Oh my goodness, they have these already labeled for me. So sweet. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to get into some gemstone nails today, but first, as you know, get your coffee, your water, your tea. Today I'm drinking a 2-in-1. I had leftover brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso, and then I have a pumpkin spice latte. So cheers to you, and let's get into this. So we have Amber Shift from Madam Glam collection. This is their September collection. Their box that has all of their socials right here. It tells you how to recycle all of the, things you need to know. Let's get into these colors because you guys, oh, and here I wanted to show you, keep that inside, you guys. I always detach it, and if I'm shipping something, I will, use it. But anyway, here are the 4 cat eyes that they are covering, or that they are giving us this month. And then they have the 4 creams. Now, these go so well together. Not always do I feel like they go, that they're all as one, as a collection. But these pair so well together. They're very universal. I feel like this collection, any color can go with anything, but they're just gorgeous. Every single color. This is fall in a box, you guys. So next, I want to show you guys, my next video is going to be the organization, ways to, how I stay organized or how I store my stuff. But I love swatch sticks. And if you're indecisive like I am, or you're visually like you need to see it before you do it, this is very helpful. So I'm showing you like how I just kind of planned out the color combo I wanted to do. I was trying to see like what I thought looked better, played around with it all, and this is what I do. Again, I don't keep my swatch sticks based off of like brands, so I don't like keep all my Madam Glam colors together. I go off a color, because if I'm doing nails, I'm not like, oh well, I want to use this brand versus that brand. No, I want a color, so I'm gonna put all my colors together. So anyway, that again, next video. But this worked out perfectly, because actually the 3 that I'm not using now, I already did a video and a look for in my shorts or on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me there. But yeah, I am taking Madam Glam's champagne, and I'm coloring every single nail this color as a base. I know it looks like nothing, but when you actually put the nail like on, you can see that it's like, a very neutral, nudie brown. So I am taking my long brush, and you guys, I use this, this is for your gems. I just flip it around and I put my gel polish on there. One, it takes up less room as far as like other little things I need. It's a 2-for-1. So I put my gel on there, and I'll show you later in the video something that I do. But to make my Frenchies, I always run my brush through the gel. This helps. And then I go in and I start here. I find that this is more helpful doing it this way right now, starting with my little, curve, and then making my lines that way. I'm just going to show you one, and then I will do the other ones off camera. But anyway, how are you guys? How are you doing? I am so ready for fall. I was ready for fall probably like a month ago. We had a few 80-degree days here. I'm over it. I want like 60-degree days. I'll take less than that even. I am definitely like a fall winter girl. So yeah. Is it cool where you are? Does it get cool where you are? But yeah, I'm ready for fall. I already got some pumpkins out. I am ready. So I wanted to show you guys next the gel that I had on that gem holder thing, whatever. What I do is when I cured, anytime I cure, I put that under the UV light and it cures it. So I don't have to use a wipe. I don't have to use alcohol. Like any way to try and save, I'm going to show you right here. Any way you can try and save on products or anything is always a benefit. And I'm not using my light just to cure it. I use it while I put my, my hand under the light, or, these press-ons under the light. Now I am taking pure acetone, and this is how you have it, that if you're working with chrome, you are easily able to wipe it off and not get it all over the nail. So I put acetone on, and I do the acetone every step. It doesn't hurt to, do it. I do it every step because I never know what my next step is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to do the chrome or if I'm going to do, what it is. So I just always put acetone down. Here I am making the actual gemstone. Now, again, you're not adding bulk. You're painting this on as if you were doing the whole nail. And you're creating whatever shape you want. You could do a circle, you can do whatever. I like the the all around whatever kind of shapes. I just go with it. Here I am using my magnet. Now, I have heard so many times people say Kaale doesn't work for me, it's so hard. My sister being one, and we just today established why it wasn't working, and it was the magnet. So you guys, if you're having problem doing cat eye, having it move, having it work correctly, change your magnet. It makes no sense. I don't quite understand. It magnetizes to the fridge, but it can't move some particles in some gel polish. I don't get it. But yes, so change your magnet around if you're having a hard time working with cat eye. I absolutely love it. She absolutely loves it now. I'm so happy for her because literally, like, cat eye gels are just the best. But here I am moving it around. I'm kind of getting that look. What you guys want is kind of, again, play with it, have fun with it. You can see there's no height to this. I'm really keeping it thin. The height is going to come in later. I will show you that. The other thing is you want to cure after every single, color change. So I cured the top one, and I'm going in with another color, and I am doing that because, again, if you're going, the magnet that you're using for this one, if you didn't cure the top one, is going to mess it up. So I always cure after every single one. You don't have to do a full minute because, again, I am going to stick it back in and do more time, but you want it so that it doesn't move. All right, after this is cured, I do a full minute. You could even do 2 minutes if you wanted to. Make sure it's fully cured. Either way, I'm going in again with the acetone, and I am putting that all over the nail. Again, this is to establish that we get none of that chrome that we're going to be putting on anywhere else. It's going to easily just float off. Next, I'm taking the Madam Glam art gel, and then I have a 3D gel. These are two different things. The art gel, once you put it down, it will move. It's going to move. That 3D gel does not move. This art gel is definitely top notch. You don't get, I haven't gotten any air bubbles. And it's just crystal clear white, see-through, and that's perfect for making these gemstone nails. I am taking the 3D gel now, and I'm just going around where I put the cat eye gel. Again, you can do whatever you want. You can make it thicker. You can make it, extra bulky here. You can make it thinner. It's your decision. It's your choice. I've seen it all, and it all looks gorgeous, in my opinion. So just place this around. If you have 3D gel that isn't in this tube, you can easily apply this with one of those liner brushes. This works just as well. I know I've done this on my sister, and she has very, very tiny nails, fingers. So I definitely could not use this because, again, the smaller the finger, the smaller the nail, the tinier you need to apply things. Okay, so you are only curing that for 10 seconds, okay? 10 seconds. Here I am taking my swatch sticks, again, very useful, and I'm putting it up to the chrome. What kind of color chrome would I think it looks best with? I'm actually going with a few color golds. So I'm just doing all the fall vibes, all the browns, all the chromes. I just want it all, So I'm taking one of the, the brown bronzy chromes, and I'm just going around it. I'm still being careful, you guys. I'm not saying like this acetone thing is like, but it's trust me, it is so helpful. It just brushes it away, and don't be heavy-handed. Well, I'll tell you that, but I'm going around with my chrome, and then I always use my finger after, and that just really smooths it out. It makes it that just true chrome look. And then I'm taking a big brush, and I'm not pushing down. I'm taking just lightly handedly brushing any kind of particles off. And look at that. I mean, it is gorgeous. Now, if you did see there's like a tiny spot there, I take, again, acetone. I take a small brush and I just work that off and it comes off. I really didn't even need to take it off. Like it was fine, but just for video purposes, I'm going to show you in case you do have a spot. Again, just take a little brush, acetone, and wipe it off. And again, don't worry, the acetone might make it look dull. Trust me, it's gonna be fine. As you can see also, there's still no bulk, there's no height. You can keep it like this. If you're someone who doesn't like any kind of bulk, keep it like this, top coat it, you'll be fine. But we are making these like in your face gemstone nails. So we are taking the art gel now, and I personally prefer like a medium to longer brush. I guess it depends on the size of the gemstones, but these are longer. I prefer a medium, that length right there. You need a lot of gel. I always go towards the middle because again, this runs, and the more gel you have, the more quicker it will run. Especially again, warmer months, anyone who's familiar with gel, if it's warm out, it will run even quicker. If it's cold out, it won't run as fast, but it will run away from you. So again, I always start in the middle, and then I will just slowly creep into, where the gemstone area is. I always keep my thickest part in the middle, and then I, taper it down to the sides. I'm gonna, slow-mo it right now. So again, you can see how I work with it, and then I will speed it up going forward. But I'm just taking it down and around, the sides. This is only supposed to go where the cat eye gel is. And yeah, you guys, I'm just obsessed with this look. You're probably so sick of seeing it on my Instagram or, nails I'm doing or whatever. I'm obsessed with this look. I'm obsessed with just cat eye. I can't get enough of it. But yeah, here we are working it. I will also say these Madam Glam gel polishes, the cat eye, it's just they're so gorgeous. I've had a few brands of cat eye, and I can honestly say the Madam Glams are my favorite. This is one coat I used also, by the way. I did not double up on any of these colors. Even for those Frenchies, that was one coat. So for reference, for anyone who is wondering, everything is one coat here. I also will say with using the art gel, I would cure. Instead, if you want it really high, I would do layers of curing. You don't need to wipe any kind of layer, anything off. If it is running or if you find that it's getting away from you, I would cure it. And then just go get it out of the UV light, and then, put your second coat. But I will say, if you are curing in between layers, make sure you're doing a full minute, at least a minute cure. If you have kind of like maybe a UV light that isn't, to be safe, just do 2 minutes. If your UV light is kind of on its last limb, just do 2 minutes. So cure full cures if you're going to be doing layers of this art gel. So you can see here the difference in height. Again, I prefer, the height difference. And I will be clear on this also, is anyone who is kind of scared for the height, it doesn't catch on anything. It's very smooth. The art gel is not at all like, you don't get, if you were using glitter, you'd have like sometimes maybe something that catches, or a gem that might catch, or, this is smooth. So it's actually fun to just put your hand, like your finger over, I think. So yeah, I say if you're a little, worried about it, just dive into it, do it, and I think you're gonna love it. And the other thing is, I don't make these also like the same height either. That's part of, a gemstone. Everything is different, so nothing has to be the same or perfect, spot on. So again, just be creative and do your own thing. Next, I am showing you how easy it is to take off this gel polish. I cured it with all my other nails, and boom, I take the tweezers and it just slides right off. Sometimes, like if I didn't use as much as I wanted to, it might have like a little wet, you know, still gel. I just pull off the dry part and then I put it back under the UV light and the rest comes off. Again, like to someone it might be annoying to have to do, but for me, like if I can save those wipes or my alcohol or whatever, like let's save some money. Okay, I'm gonna put it under the cure lamp with all my other stuff. So yeah, this is what I do now and I love it. But I don't know, I'm not going to show you any of these other ones or the other ones that I'm doing. I'll probably speed through extra because I don't want this to be a long video. But if anyone has any questions, please let me know. I will try and answer them. If anyone wants more detail of anything, I can always make a short or another video because, you know, like I said, I'm all about this type of nail right now. So I will do these all day, every day if you want me to. But yes, we all know Madam Glam. Their polishes are amazing. They are vegan, 21 free formula, HEMA free, palm oil free. I know the big thing right now is TPO. They are also TPO free. In fact, I noticed sometimes their bottles had it on. If anyone who has these gel polishes, they are TPO free. So they do have it on the back. They started advertising that now. So yes, Madam Glam has all of it. They are they're just amazing. I obviously will have all the links underneath in the description. If anyone is looking to purchase, you can use my code JennaNails35 for 35% off your order. I've said this time and time again, I appreciate everyone who has used my code. Thank you so much. But a lot of times they are running deals, very good deals all the time, and even better deals if you sign up for their monthly subscription. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you and I hope you enjoyed this video. Love this look. I will see you on the next one, which I'm pretty sure is going to be that organization, storage, my top tier ideas and what I have. So stay tuned for that. Thank you again. Peace, love, and fun nails. Bye guys.